Alright, how's it going, guys? Yeah, let's get this straight. What's going on? So, what's happening, guys? How you doing tonight? Everybody's surviving, I hope. Recovering from your weekend. Starting to go in the weekend, but recovering from the holiday. Hopefully, you guys didn't get too full and survived the turkey overload. I don't know. Like I said, it was very quiet here. Didn't go anywhere, and I don't know. Maybe you're still out doing Black Friday shopping and in the scuffle with everybody. I stay away from all that too. I'm not getting into all that. So I'm just seeing what you guys are up to tonight, and just gonna do a little hanging out. I went on a little bit early just to see who is out there and what's going on. I know it'll probably take a while for people to shuffle on in, but welcome to come in and let's see what's going on. I don't know if you guys found any good deals out there, any crazy stuff. If hopefully you had a good celebration with all your friends and family for Thanksgiving, and probably still have some leftovers. And yeah, let's get that straight. All right, so get this all straightened down here. So how you doing, guys? What's going on? What's popping? All right, so let's see. Nothing real fancy tonight. Didn't even want to go. I didn't even want to go anywhere for anything. I'm trying to wait till later in the month. So yeah, didn't really do. I didn't want to go to the stores. I only went through the drive-through, and that was about it today. And just not up to dealing with all the people and the craziness. So I think Sunday's probably going to be rough. Everybody's going to be going back from the weekend, I guess, trying to get home. And so, but hopefully you guys did enjoy yourself and had a good time. I know a lot of people, different things, but so anyway, let's get this straight. Get this straight over here. All right, so I just made just a plain peanut butter sandwich, and then I'm gonna have some chips and salsa, and that's about it. Nothing extravagant tonight. I'm still recovering from Thanksgiving. No, it was actually a pretty good meal. I didn't have turkey. I had chicken, but it's pretty much the same thing. Came out very good. I have a little bit, but I didn't really want leftovers tonight, so had a good meal. I had pie this morning. I had leftover. Still got some chicken and a little bit of potatoes and cranberry and all that, the whole thing. But I didn't go like, it wasn't real extravagant, but the chicken came out really good, really moist, really tender. And that one was actually really good, though. The way he did it's easy too. You don't even have to do hardly anything. You take the chicken, you get a Dutch oven, get it real hot, brown it on one side, turn it over, brown it on the other side, and rub like the skin with the butter. Put it in, cover it up, put it in the oven at like 250, not very high, 250 for a couple of hours, and just leave it covered, and it cooks, and then it just basically falls apart right off the bone. Didn't even have to carve anything, didn't have to do anything. It was super moist. It fell apart coming out of the pot, so it was really good, really moist. And then with gravy and all the other side stuff, so it turned out really good. And like I said, normally turkey's kind of dry, and this came out very moist, so a good dinner. Yeah, like I said. And the pumpkin pie was good for store-bought, but I hope you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving, wherever you went, or whatever you had. I don't know, everybody's a little different. Some people stay home, but yeah, very nice, quiet, relaxing. Didn't do much. Stayed at home. I watched I was watching movies and other stuff on TV. So yeah, they have a they had a Coach marathon. They had some. I was watching Jaws was on earlier. Um, I didn't even watch the parade. I can't get into that. I don't know the people, all the new um, up and coming sensations, I guess. I don't know who they are. So, yeah, it is what it is. I know some people love to watch all the football and the parades and all that. I can't get into it. Sorry. I don't know. Anyway. So that's pretty much it. And then working on some reviews. Got a few more coming up. I haven't tried any new stuff. I don't know if you saw, I did the Domino's bread twist with the marinara and cheese and marinara. That was actually pretty good. That was a good combo. I don't know. Out of all those, I like the apple. I like the apple one the best. But that's like dessert. And between the marinara and the 5 cheese, I think I like the marinara a little bit better. Because the 5 cheese was like really greasy. Although it was good, but yeah. I don't know. I like the contrast between the marinara and then the regular cheese. But they were both good. And I like the garlic bread twists a little better. But plus they made them a little better. The ones I tried, the other ones were like kind of skimpy. I guess it depends on who makes the bread twists when you order them. Some of them didn't do a very good job, but other than that, yeah. What else? A few other items coming up, and that's about it. So nice quiet weekend again. Resting up for the next couple weeks, so very very busy then. I just hope you guys all celebrated with your families and had a good time. Gobble till you wobble, I guess. And I was after I had Thanksgiving, that was it. I was out. I kind of went to bed early that night. Had enough, and then that was it. And it was like, okay, time for bed. So sometimes all that food and stuff gets to you, and you get tired. But not bad. I still have enough. I still have enough leftovers for a couple sandwiches. Guess I could have made a turkey sandwich tonight. Yeah, oh well. I gotta work on some other things later. Certain recipes. I was gonna make a chicken dish, but then it was like a day or two before Thanksgiving, and I'm like, I think I'll hold off on the chicken until a little after Thanksgiving, because you eat chicken and then you make chicken again, and it's like a little overkill. Like sometimes you kind of want to mix it up. You make like chicken, beef, I don't know, pork chops, and then of course you could do different, fried chicken, baked chicken, chicken casserole. I don't know. Yeah, a little bit different. Sometimes you go with steak, beef, turkey. Yeah. Kind of mix it up. That way you don't have everything all the same days in a row. But every once in a while, yeah. And actually tonight, I actually hadn't been there for a while. Went down to, oh yeah, ham. I'm not big on ham. I went to McDonald's tonight, so didn't feel like having leftovers again. So I just went to McDonald's. And yeah, I'm gonna work on some more recipes. And what's gonna be Christmas coming up soon, so probably this weekend I'll probably put the tree up. Probably like, I don't know, tomorrow or the next day. What did I get? I got a cheeseburger and some nuggets. No biggie. I had the McRib the other day and I was like very disappointed. I don't think I'm gonna get it again, believe it or not. It wasn't the same, it was small, it was rather expensive. Sometimes just go simple. And I've kind of decided not to get the McChicken anymore. That's like paper thin now and tough. So yeah, trying to go for the best value. And they always got stuff on the app, you know, buy one, get one for a quarter, buy one, get one for $1. Free fries on Friday. The only trouble is, only could use one at a time. And I have like points on there. I think I can get free stuff, so. But you have to use only one at the time, and then if you want to use more than one, you have to like wait. I think it's like 2 hours in between orders, so. I know Burger King's not like that, but some of them, well, just have to get creative, I guess. But anyway, yeah. So I hope you guys all had a good holiday, had some good food. I don't know how much you guys ate or what you guys ate. I saw a few people that had Instagram stories and were showing like their big holiday spread, the turkey and the stuffing and everything. So look, some of them look really good. And like I said, a lot of people, different variety. They got you know, turkey, ham, a lot of different stuff. Someone I saw, they were giving it away in town. I should have gone down there. Someone put a thing that they had an extra leftover turkey lumpias. And they were giving away somewhere here in town. And I was like, that would be good. Turkey lumpias, I guess. I've never made them, but I heard they're pretty good. That would be interesting. I guess that would be one way to get rid of leftover turkey. Turkey lumpias, turkey soup. Turkey sandwiches, I guess, enchiladas, turkey tacos. I don't know that those would be that good though. I don't know. Turkey, yeah, turkey's not so versatile as chicken. Like you do a chicken burrito, or I guess you could do a turkey burrito. Hey Raymond. I don't know. Yeah, turkey tamale. Yeah, turkey tamale might not be too bad. I made tamales one year, and I'm a horrible one. Hey, Ed. So not so good making those tamales. A lot of work. Sometimes you have to have a lot of like people pitch in, and they each do part of it. You know, like one person makes the filling, one person makes the masa, one person puts them together, one person rolls them up. Yeah, gotta have the tamale making parties, and you can't make just a little bit. You gotta make like a big batch. In mine, I don't know. I'd never made them before. They came out way too thick, and yeah, it's a lot of work. So if I ever try to have tamales, I'm gonna see if I can find somewhere that has pre-made, or place that has them. And like I said, this time I stayed away from the stores. I stayed away from all the places I stayed home. I didn't go anywhere. Oh, no Black Friday shopping, no things like that. Everything I'm doing online, I'm not even attempting to go out. So if you guys are, you're braver than me, because I saw pictures. We got the outlet store, the major outlets down here, and they were showing the freeway off ramp is like a major parking lot, and the outlet stores are like totally packed. There's nowhere to park, and people are sitting on the freeway waiting to get off the exit to get into the parking lot to get a bargain. And they're high-end outlet stores like Coach purses and Prada and all these, fancy smancy ones. And they're supposed to be discount, outlets, and there's still a lot. And I wouldn't even want to be there right now. Just everybody was doing that last year. They were opening like at midnight, and everybody was going to those, but nothing that I want to go to, nothing that I want to see there. So I will stay away from all the crazy stores. And I know like Walmart and some of the other things, I think they're going to be open. They might be open late, but I never saw anything that was really any good, like Best Buy or any of the other stores. I didn't really see any great bargains, nothing that I'd really want. And I don't have the kind of money to, buy a big screen TV or anything like that. I don't really need that. About the only thing I need right now is a couple tanks of gas. Now, if they had a Black Friday sale on gas, that would be great. Drop it down to under $3 a gallon. There would be people fighting at the gas stations, I'll tell you that. And they were also I saw another thing that said, when are they going to have Black Friday sale at the grocery stores? Put the stuff on sale, 99-cent, 99-cent Coca-Cola or something, And there'd be people fighting, or booze or something like that, something good, Hey, Artist Devil. Yeah, I've got the only one. I've got this chunky salsa. It's from my local store, and then I've got some bargain chips. These are the bargain ones. I'll get those in a few minutes. And yeah, chips and salsa, nothing wrong with that. And then sometimes you get guac, and I ran out of all the nacho cheese, and no one had any more. So I'll have to check back and see if they have more. Yeah, homemade salsa, guacamole, sour cream. I'm gonna go back and see if they've got some of those other dips like I liked. French onion, clam dip. I saw one was like bacon and onion. There's a couple other ones too. Sour cream and chive. Sometimes you make your own with Hidden Valley Ranch. You get like a thing of sour cream and Hidden Valley Ranch, and you mix it up. Makes a pretty good dip. The other thing you can do is take cottage cheese and add like onion soup mix to it, and kind of put it in a food processor or blender. Works the same. That one's not bad. A lot of different things you could do. Make your own salsa too. But you got to get the right kind of tomatoes and the right kind of fresh stuff. And right now, I don't know if you're going to be able to find a lot of fresh ingredients right now. Not in the middle of the winter. More of a summertime thing. So, who knows? lot of people had chips and salsas when they were watching the games, I guess. And let's get a little bit of. Sometimes these things are. There we go. Yeah, Ruffles are okay. These are just regular corn chips. White corn, actually. That's good. Medium chunky. No, not bad. I wish they had the other one. They kind of got rid of it, I think. It was 3 pepper salsa. That was good, but I don't know. They stopped putting it out because it was Reaper, Scorpion, and Ghost, I think. And they were all mixed together. Was that a little bit spicy? But it was good. But they don't have it anymore. Can't find it. Oh well. Maybe they'll bring it back. I hate when they do that. You find somewhere, they have something, then they discontinue it. And you're like, man, that was good. The other thing that's good is with, put it on eggs. Top it with eggs, scrambled eggs and salsa. Sausage burrito, breakfast burrito. That'd work good. A little bit of salsa. Ham and cheese. Breakfast sandwich. Do that one. Put like a bagel or a muffin. A little bit of egg. Bacon, eggs. Always good. What else? But, you know. And I'm trying to kind of like get away from the fast food and stuff for a little bit lately. Plus, going out late nights kind of a hassle. Sometimes the lines get a little bit long. Yeah. Oh well. Maybe I'll make a breakfast pizza. Scrambled eggs, French bread, I guess. I could do that. Wouldn't be bad. Yeah, it is. It's cheaper, for one. And definitely cheaper, then I don't have to deal with all the lines and all this stuff. But, oh well. Now I'm going to see about going to some of these other. I was waiting for all the holidays to kind of get away. All right, there you go. Have this. Sings the song. I want 420. You can sing it. Anyway, don't mind me. I'm in a strange mood tonight, I guess. I've been watching too much shows and stuff, I guess. I don't know. Lots of different stuff too. So I hope you guys have been having a good holiday weekend so far. Survived. If you survived Thanksgiving, hopefully you're surviving Black Friday, I guess. Although it's been the last, what, 3 weeks online and in stores, so more and more, longer and longer lately, I guess. They start earlier. Black Friday in July. And I'm probably going to put the tree up probably Sunday. Oh well. They said it's hard to find trees right now. So if you don't have a Christmas tree, it's going to be hard to find a real tree. Oh, okay, cool. That's good. That's what's really supposed to be. Spend time with your family. Have good food. Just sit and be together. Yeah. Never done, huh? But yeah, time for family. Time for enjoying every company. Good food. Good conversation. Just spending time. Being together. Eating too much food. Falling asleep. So yeah, that's what it's really about. The whole other stuff, I don't know. Somewhere they got into the tradition, and I don't really care about that part of it, but some people do. But like I said, enjoy your time with your family. Enjoy your time, relatives. Even if they can't be there, talk to them, call them on the phone. FaceTime, I don't know. Skype. Does anybody still Skype? I don't know. I don't know if they do that. Zoom, I guess, is the other thing. Oh, that's true. Make the most of it. Don't get caught up in all the craziness. Time for yourself, time to relax. I spend a lot of time catching up on old shows. I'm almost through the one. Got about 5 or 6. A series that I already watched, but I'm going back and rewatching it. It's kind of interesting. Go back all the technology that was back in the old 80s and 90s. I remember them too. They were showing the one guy got a it wasn't a projection TV, it was that screen that you put up in front of your TV to magnify it, to make the picture look bigger. But then it was all distorted. Saw a lot of those. It was funny. They're playing Nintendo. Yeah. And they're playing Nintendo and Duck Hunt and Combat. Fun stuff. Yeah. Old time, man. Comdex convention back in the 80s. All the new technology that was out back then, man. Nothing now. Recordable DVDs. VHS is still a thing. But when the internet was new, chat rooms and online conversations, AOL. But it was fun to go remember all that old stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, old the dial-up and stuff, and we're having trouble because the people were being online and they were eating them up, and then all the AOL discs and back in the day, yeah, Laserdisc was like, whoa. If you had Laserdisc, man, you were like, hey, man, I got Laserdisc. Whoa. Some of those were good quality, but they were very expensive back then. $50 a pop for a movie, and that's a lot. Especially when, like, back then, I think like the VHS tapes were only like $5 or $6 for a movie, $10 maybe. Good old days. Go online. Yeah. And then there were like so many hours. It's like 100 free hours. And they did, the fine print says 99 cents a minute afterwards, I guess. I don't even remember what it was. Yeah, and most people only had one line. They had a home line and that was it. And my sister used to yell at me all the time. Why are you on the phone? I want to call my friend. Get off the phone. And I'd be online and she'd pick up the phone and be like, no, knock me offline. Yeah, then if you did get 2 lines, it's like, oh, cool. You got one dedicated line and one phone line. But yeah, you had to have big bucks for that, for an extra line. But that was the thing back then, man. One phone line. Mm-hmm. McAfee and some of the Norton did do a little bit. I had an E-machine. I did have an E-machine. First one was a Packard Bell, believe it or not. I had a Packard Bell, and then I did get an E-machine. I stood in line at Best Buy on Black Friday years ago, probably 20 years ago now, and waited around in the store, the line around the inside of the store on Black Friday to get a bargain E-machines. I don't even remember what the stats were to it. I think it had like dual disc and probably not a lot of memory. Oh, really? Wow. So then, yeah, I did get the E-machines, and then those were supposed to be the easiest ones to do and the cheapest ones. They're all color-coded. You know, most people could figure it out. You just plug the monitor into the one with the monitor, and power into the power. And they were all color-coded, fairly easy. You know, most people didn't really know that stuff. Ah. Yeah, well, that would help. But then they switched over to the cable modem, so didn't have to have a phone line. Some of them were, yeah. And then if you had a dish, that was a whole different thing. But yeah, old days, they don't have that so much trouble anymore. But some of the remote areas still have to dial in. Yeah, they were a cheap alternative. I think the bottom line was like $200. Yeah, they didn't last long. I think I had an issue with the power cable, and then some of them, way way underpowered. And they didn't have a very big hard drive and all that stuff. And they were slow too, but they were supposed to be no frills, basic bargain machine, for like starter things or people that didn't have a big budget. Then if you wanted to get the really good stuff, you get like, HP or Dell or Compaq. Yeah, there you go. Pimpin' power. Got to get that battery backup too. I had a battery backup for a long time. It was a big battery block, and you plugged it into the wall, and then if the power went out, you were still able to power the thing. But the only trouble was, if the power went out, the phone, you couldn't do the phone. Most of the old style ones. You got the digital ones. Yeah. Well, I wasn't Section 8, but no, didn't live in a mansion here. But it was funny too, because if you had a phone that you had to plug in with power, you couldn't get a phone line if the power went out, unless you had the old like old time phones with the ones that just plugged into the wall. Old standard phones with the regular handset that didn't require power. I had one of those for years. The old tan phone lines, and then you just they had the actual bell in it and the push buttons. Didn't have the dial, but had the little touch tone buttons, and then the regular handset. Didn't need power for that. So if the power went out, you could still make a call. But yeah, I had a Commodore, and I did go to IB. I went to Packard Bell after that, and then E-machines, and then I had HP. So, yeah, you kind of go along with the time. What's budget friendly, I guess. Some people could really spring for the big systems, and like Dell, you could design your own system, add things in, take things out. Yeah, see, I didn't have that for years. I actually had a dual tape answering system. Remember, you would record your own message, and then it had it on a little mini tape, and then they had another mini tape for the messages. Had that for years. Wasn't digital, it just actually stored it on tape. And then I remember when you were somewhere else, you could call your home, and then you put in your code, and you could play your messages if you called in from somewhere else. I remember that. I don't know. I guess, well, still do it now, but yeah, I forgot about that. You'd put in you put in your access code or whatever. As soon as it would answer, then you'd hit the code, and then it would play your messages back. I had a Nintendo 64 when it first came out. Not a whole lot of games, maybe a handful. But I remember, yeah, for Christmas one year when it first came out, my friend, he was like, he got it for his kids, and he thought it was like, the best system ever. State of the art back then. I played, what was that, the one, Donkey Kong Country, I think it was. Yeah, well, 90s. Donkey Kong Country. I had a couple other ones, South Park and GoldenEye. Yeah, it was one of the ones. A few other ones. I don't think I had that many. I played a few, but excuse me, not that many. Well, okay, 88. Wow. Yikes. Oh yeah, Ocarina. All the Zelda ones. 88. I was. Oh man, starting my one job was in 88. Started college. So I was just starting college in 88. Yeah, what was it? Link. Something about the Legend of Zelda, Link something. Ocarina of Time. That was like a big one. Yeah, well, that's the way it was, man. 88 to 91. Yep. College days. Oh well. Well, it doesn't matter now, because what? That's like what? A little while ago. 30-some years now. Oh yeah. Nope. The other thing was, number one, it was a technical school. Number two, it was in Arizona. We didn't do that kind of. I don't think we did that. Not out there anyway. And it was a technical school. Computer nerds and stuff like that. I didn't live on a campus. I wasn't part of a fraternity or, anything like that. So, never got into that. I lived alone in my own apartment. And that was it. No partying, no wild, crazy stuff going on. I don't know. And this one was in Arizona, and like I said, we went year round, so there wasn't no wild parties or anything like that. Nope. Nope, never did. Like I said, we were on a strict schedule. They did trimesters, and out of the 52 weeks, we were in class 45. 45 weeks out of the year, you're in class. So the rest of the other, 7, 8 weeks was in between. So you didn't get much downtime. Yeah, I guess. But like I said, no, I was no wild parties, none of that. I was there to learn. I was there to get my degree. I was there to do well. I'm not if I wanted to do that, I would have gone to Chico. That's what I heard. Go to Chico or Berkeley. There you go. Chico or Berkeley, and then party in the yeah, there you go. You could have all the crazy fun over at Berkeley, I guess. Protest everything. No. In the past, there's been people that have done it, but It's not my thing. But yeah, you'd fit in well at Berkeley, I think. Yeah. That's probably like a major over there. I don't know. Instead of music appreciation, cannabis appreciation. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, would you like to try some? Yes, I'd appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know. Yeah, well, who knows? There's people out there, but you know, there's always political stuff going on in Berkeley. They're protesting something, everything, and then there's probably someone out there with a sign, "Save the whales." You know, who knows? Always something going on out there. So, you know, last couple times I went out there, it was kind of like, eh. Yeah, well, like I said, I don't get into the protests. I don't get into the causes and all that stuff. I would just be there for the school, you know, not the other stuff. Yeah, that's exactly. You're there to learn. You're there to get your degree. And political stuff, you know, put that aside. Once you graduate, then you can go to all the rallies and stuff you want, I guess. But yeah, there you go. But like I said, yeah, just have your fun, but you know, make sure that you go there for what you're doing. And the thing is if you're paying to go to college and stuff, and you got all the loans, you gotta pay those off. So can't screw around. Don't screw around. Stop screwing around. You kids are screwing around. I don't know what that is. Keep hearing beeping. I don't know if it's the neighbors or what. Could be the neighbors. Yeah, quit screwing around. Yeah, stop screwing around. Yeah, screw. Screw. Yeah. Oh yeah. Stop screwing around. Is it? Yeah, okay. Alright, so yes, my video did go up. And I think, God, what was it? Oh, Reese's, yeah. You should see that video that just came out, the Reese's peanut brittle. Those are not too bad. Yeah, screw. Still waiting for the movie. Haven't heard anything about it. I haven't heard anything about when it's coming out, where it's coming out. I don't know. Haven't heard about that. Starting to watch the Discovery. They're starting to put out new episodes. So they get the second episode was on Thursday, so caught that one. Starting to get kind of good. And what else? A few other new episodes of stuff that are coming out. So keep an eye out for those. I'm waiting for some of the other series to start up again. Yeah, but they're making another one for Paramount Plus. They said they're going to put it out. And Comedy Central's supposed to start new episodes as well. And I don't know when, probably not till 22. But that's what I've heard. They said we're gonna make a new movie, and it's not gonna like suck. And then they're gonna like have new episodes on like Comedy Central. and that's gonna be like cool. Oh, you know what? I didn't watch that. I'm gonna have to go and watch it. I haven't got a chance to watch it yet. Some of the new movies that came out, I watched a few of them, and yeah, still waiting. Some of them I was a little disappointed in. All the hype, and then yeah, well, maybe they'll be a little better. Who knows? Some of the new stuff that's supposed to be coming out. And I know a lot of people are into all the Halloween ones. I'm not into the horror, but you might have been into it. And then they got the Ghostbusters. Yeah, yeah. You can watch it if you want. I don't know. Lately, all these movies that they hype up, I watch them, and they're, I don't know. Am I just not with it? I don't. Sorry, I don't get it. Yeah, you gotta learn and yeah, live. You know, get through it all. Yeah. Everybody's gotta experience it and do it for themselves. Sometimes, you know. Sometimes they don't. They don't think about it, but. Yeah, you know what? Well, the one Afterlife. Yeah, they tried to put the people in as a cameo, but it was about their kids too. So most of the movie was like just their kid. I don't know. I was looking for something different. I was thinking it was going to be, hey, you know, the Ghostbusters are back and they're gonna, you know, do their Ghostbusting again. Nah, wasn't quite the same. To tell the truth, I fell asleep after about half of the movie. And I was like, okay, well. And then the second half, I like caught the very end of it. Just seemed stupid. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's because, you know, the director and all that, they're not around anymore. They tried to make a new one. They spent a lot of time trying to develop the script. Who knows? I think it went too long. And plus, some of the original people weren't in it. Oh, yeah. That's kind of what I heard. They were going to do a sequel to the sequel. I don't know. Busting makes me feel good. I don't know. Yeah, they needed to. Well, they needed to bring all the people back, but you can't bring everybody back. So, yeah, you know. And some of the people weren't in it anymore. That was the best part, man. Yeah. I still love the part with. I wished he would have been in it. You know, I hated to see him like drop out of the whole acting game. Rick Moranis, great guy. I'm the gatekeeper. Are you the keymaster? He was great. I love that one. Then he came back in the second one as a Ghostbuster too. So yeah. The second one was not as good, but yeah. Would have been great if he would have been in it, but yeah. I understand. He kind of dropped out. I mean, he was in so many good movies. Yeah. Spaceballs. Yeah, who are you gonna call? The theater to get your money back. Because it sucked. That's what I'd do. That's what I would do. Get my money back from the... Oh well. Maybe they'll have better luck with some of these other reboots and remakes. I don't know. I know they're working on some other sequels. Some of the new series look pretty cool too, so wait for the Star Trek sequel or prequel kind of thing. It's supposed to be Strange New Worlds, but I think that's coming out like at the beginning of the year. It's gonna be like before Captain Kirk, so that should be interesting. Gonna be I think Pike. It's gonna be the adventures of Pike and all that stuff. And I think Picard's coming up on a new season next year. They're starting to put Discovery out, so that's a one. And they got a lot of yeah, I remember Slimer. Yep, exactly. Yeah, they're already starting to put out merchandise for it. I've been seeing that. Marshmallows and whatever else, I don't know. Supposed to be doing that ectoplaza. High C was supposed to be doing the ectoplasma drink, I guess. Ecto cooler. Something about you had to go somewhere and order it special. I don't know. Ectoplasm, yeah. Ecto cooler though is what it used to be. High C used to have an ecto cooler. It was kind of like a citrus fruit punch kind of thing. FYE has a bottle. You can order it, but yeah, it's like $3 for the thing and then $8 shipping on one bottle. So I'm like, no. No, thank you. Yeah, and all the other stuff. Getting expensive on this dang shipping, I'll tell you. I was gonna buy a couple things, over this Black Friday, but yeah, they want too much for shipping, and the sales aren't really sales. I wanted to get they got a couple of new releases of flavors of Ray's. It was mystery flavor, but you had to buy a case, and $30 for a case is a little much to try one flavor. So took a pass on that one. What else did they have? Yeah, a whole lot of different things. Everybody was having. I don't know how many emails I had to like throw away because it was everybody advertising for Black Friday sales, Black Friday deals, buy one get one free, take 20% off, spend $100, get $20. I was like, no, I don't need all that stuff. I was throwing stuff away all day long because all it was just ads and ads and ads for everything. I'm not gonna buy. Now we'll see. I'll check it after. After. And tonight the cats are sleeping. They finally got their food. They went to sleep. So that's a good thing. Hopefully they'll stay quiet for the night. They were going cuckoo all day. And it's starting to get a little cold at night now. I think it's like in the 40s at night and up to the 60s in the day. So it's a little cool. Yeah. And hopefully it'll get a little warmer. I haven't heard anything much about rain lately, so that's a good thing. And I'll find out next week. It's got a lot of next 2 weeks are going to be really busy. So I don't know what to see about how things go. I got so many different things. I got to keep track. I mean, I need a whole assistant to keep track of my schedules, because I've got so many things. I got to keep track of all my dates and stuff that I got to have. Some of them I got to do two things in one day. Sometimes I have one day I got to two different places. Another one I've got to do some other stuff. And one of them's like in the afternoon. One's in the morning. What else I got? The one day I got to go get the booster shot, and then yeah, pretty much every day next week gonna be busy. So, and then I want to try to get down to Deacon Dave's later in the week. Probably I'm gonna try and do it next Monday, because they're gonna open on the weekend, and I'm gonna try and get down there and do the walkthrough of that Christmas light. So that should be cool. Oh yeah, inflation big time bucks, man, for everything now. Everything's gone up. You know what was funny? Okay, cool. And make sure you get your the other one, measles, and immunized against smallpox. Never know. Yeah, it was funny. I did put a picture up of the old KFC when they used to have the rotating bucket of chicken. Yeah, well, who knows? But it was a rotating bucket of chicken, and I looked at the fine print, $1.99 for a chicken meal. I mean, what? How long ago was that 2 pieces of chicken was $1.99? Had to have been a while. God, how long? $1.99 for 2 pieces of chicken. I don't think you see that. Popeyes does have a deal. I think if you use their app, I think it was like $2.99 for just 2 pieces of chicken if you use their app. Although their app was not working. The app was not working correctly when I tried to get stuff in there, and it was like it was $1.99, and then another one was $2.99, and I put it in the cart, and it rang up to like 9 something, and I'm like, that's not right. Because $2 and $4 was not $9.99, even with tax. So something was not working right. All right, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, I had to switch it up and do something a little different. Yeah, well, yeah, I know that. Everybody, they're all out to get their money. And they had an article. This is great. I don't think it was here. I think it was somewhere else. I saw an article. It was a Boston market somewhere. And did you read the thing about that that happened? The people had ordered they ordered their chicken their turkey dinner, I guess, through Boston Market. They went to go pick it up, and there was a note on the door that said, "Sorry, we can't deliver your dinners. We don't have workers." So they didn't get their Thanksgiving dinner. Yep, exactly. I mean, I would be upset for one because you'd already prepaid for it. You went to go pick it up, and it's like, sorry, we can't do it. We don't have the workers. So tough, tough noogies. And then I mean, they had to call corporate to get a refund, but that doesn't do you any good when you're trying to get your chicken, your dinner for Thanksgiving. Yeah. But then, that wasn't they should have offered them more than a refund too. They should have given them, gift certificates or whatever. I don't know. But I would be quite upset, and I'm sure they didn't take lightly to that. Nah, but we don't want violence. We don't want them breaking through doors. Now, I don't know what they said. They're still looking to see why that happened. I don't know if there was some kind of other thing going on. Yeah, it's going up, and the service is going down, and they don't have the people to work. They don't have the delivery drivers. They don't have the people to, yeah, everything is affected. But I would be highly upset, especially if you paid for your food, and you go to pick it up that morning. Where are you going to go Thanksgiving morning to get a replacement? I don't know. And the stores are not going to have dinners, or they're not going to have all that stuff. And if you had to suddenly cook Thanksgiving dinner, and the stores probably wouldn't even have it. So yeah, that'd be very tough. Guess you'd have to go somewhere, 7-Eleven, get yourself a turkey Slim Jim or something. I don't know. Swanson TV dinner? Maybe. I don't know. I heard Denny's was doing a turkey dinner type thing. Yeah, I understand. Not everybody wants to do that, but yeah. What else did they? Yeah, there was a couple other things in the news, but that was the biggest thing that I saw. It's kind of messed up. It's almost like they had a while back, it's probably like a couple years ago now. Okay. And I remember seeing the thing about David's Bridal. They had the David's Bridal store, and all of a sudden they just decided to close up all the David's Bridal stores, and all the people that went to go pick up their wedding dresses and stuff, places were closed. They went bankrupt. So the people that had ordered their wedding dresses and went to go pick them up, they couldn't get them. And where are you going to get a wedding dress last minute? That's messed up, I'm telling you. That'd be, the store was closed. They didn't know how to get a hold of them. They couldn't get their money back because they filed for bankruptcy. No. Maybe it was for your wedding. I don't know. I don't know. But no, but that's what I said, you know, these places close up and you've got stuff ordered and you've already paid for it and you can't pick up, and all of a sudden no one's there, no one answers the phone. What do you do? Well, you can get, I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, that was another thing. The company's going out of business, and you know you can't get anything. That actually happened to my sister a long time ago. She had she signed up for a pager for 3-year service contract, and she had it for a year, and the company went out of business, and she got stuck with a non-working pager that had 2 years on the contract, and no one would honor it, so she was out. So she only got 1 year of service. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I've been seeing that. That's bad, really bad. Yeah, they're just going in and walking out. That's why I said I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to these malls or anything like that. Yeah, it's true. All right, varmint. We're gonna shoot you. Yeah. Texas is a whole different state. They take things a little different over there. So, don't know. I never really thought, I don't know. I don't know that I'd want to go to Texas. Yeah, well, that's true, but you have to probably have the express line and the non-express line. Which line? Which one? Which section would you prefer? Yes, exactly. Armed or not armed? Thank you. I'll take the armed section, please. Okay. I'm sorry, sir. This is a non-armed section. You'll have to move to the armed section. Yeah, well, everybody's a little different. Like I said, some more into that, but yeah, I'm sure you do. But you know, I was watching that show, and they were in Texas, and that's a big state. So few and far between cities and counties, and everybody's got a pickup truck and a shotgun. Most of them, anyway, or pistol, submachine gun, Gatling gun. I don't know, bazooka. Who knows what else? Well, I think it's Texas is like a requirement. I don't know. Yeah. Well, you know, when you live out on a big old 50-acre farm or something, I could understand it though. Oh yeah, you know what? I don't know. I haven't. I will not go to CVS. Sorry. So, don't really know what's at CVS. If anything, I'll go to Rite Aid or some of the other. If I even go to the drugstore, I don't go to the drugstore very often. So, I'm not gonna be going to a CVS anytime soon. Kind of like they're kind of on my not really boycott, but it's like don't really care to go in there. They done me wrong. Yeah, they done me wrong, so I'm not gonna be visiting CVS anytime soon, even though they've got a couple here. I don't know, just not the place I'd care to go. Well, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Have a beer. Just don't take the last one. Just be careful. Don't want to take that last beer. Them's fighting words. Watch out. Just make sure you either that or bring a beer. I don't know. I don't even know. You know what? I have. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did you wake up? Where are you? Ziggy. Oh, there you are, Zig. Okay. You woke up. Just getting some food. Okay, good. Yeah, I think our Walgreens closes up too, and I don't know that CVS is open 24 here. So they're always robbing the Walgreens too. I don't know. Walgreens and Rite Aid, they tend to rob those. No, that's just like a thing. And they're doing the smash and grab there too now. They just go in and they take they're taking like perfume and cosmetics and all that stuff. They're just walking in and walking out. And they're actually they're robbing the pharmacies too, so you know, gotta be careful on that. I've been doing my own. I haven't had a haircut in about 2 years, so yeah. Oh well. So yeah, ever since they did the whole restriction of haircut stuff like that. Yep, they are. I haven't got a haircut in a while. So yeah, it is what it is. Plus it's like, you know, what, like $12 or whatever. 12, $15 for a haircut, so just wear the hat. I don't know. Yeah. It grows back fast anyway. Yeah, there you go. You got a shotgun. Flamethrowers and a moat and crossbows. Protect that doorbell. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'll see ya. Actually, yeah, see ya. Kind of like, see. I don't know. It'll settle down. But yeah. Yeah. It'll calm down. It'll grow back to like non-haircut length in a week or two. Yeah. They won't know anyway. You gotta wear your mask. So, you know. Wear your mask and stuff like everywhere. Hi, Zeke. You okay? Got to keep it covered up anyway, so yeah. And I don't know. That's just I'm used to it now. So the whole mask and all that, you know, to do when I need to, I and wear the mask. But if I'm in my car though, I don't really have to wear the mask in my car. But if I have to go in anywhere else, yeah, you gotta deal with it. But it is what it is. It's a minor inconvenience, but I wear it for while I'm in the places, and then when I'm done, I'm done. Yeah, so, and I have to wear it for the food testing, so that's a requirement. I have to wear it while I'm in there. Yeah, it's not that bad. I'm used to it now, so it doesn't really bother me that much. But I would really hate to have to be somewhere where you have to wear it like all day. Like if you were actually cooking or somewhere where you got to do it. Yeah, go for it. Or go to her salon. Get a haircut with her. Remember that? That was funny. She got set up. I remember that. They set her up. Told her she didn't have to wear a mask. So she went in there and she didn't wear a mask and she got called out, and she said she wasn't told that she had to wear a mask. They set her up. Yeah. Yeah, they wanted to get her so bad that they set her up. Uh-huh. So, yeah, whatever. Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. I have to step away for a second. All right, guys, I'm back. Hey, you know what? I wouldn't mind being under draconian rules. You know what? That would be kind of cool. Princess Ardala was cool. She was pretty hot. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I don't know. Might have been before your time. Princess Ardala, yeah, she was hot. Wilma was hot too. No. Princess Ardala of the Draconian Empire, and Kane and Tiger Man. And there was Wilma Deering. She was hot too. And then usually Buck had a squeeze of the week that he had. 25th century. The original episode was kind of cool. Yeah, well. Yeah, see, but if you went with the Draconian Empire, you had the Princess Ardala, with her, bikini, the fur bikinis and the whatever else she had. Hats with the horns. Craziness. Hey, and then you'd be in space and be in the future and have a starfighter. Well, wouldn't be bad. Although some of the and then you'd have, robots and or what was crazy things that they used to have on that show. Dancing with like roller skates and disco balls and all that craziness. Yeah, in a galaxy far away, but they didn't say about well, apparently Buck Rogers was 24th century, 25th century, 24 or something. And apparently that was a whole different thing. Yes, in a galaxy far, far away. Well, we don't know when, and we don't know where. Did you hear the new thing about that they're doing? They just launched NASA just launched a mission. They launched a what is it? It's like a probe, and they're going to crash it into a asteroid. Did you hear about that? They're protecting the Earth. They're they're launching this probe, I guess, against this asteroid that they think might possibly come into contact with Earth. It's going to crash into it and veer it off course so it won't come close, kind of like a target practice. They said it's going to take like, what, 6 months, and then something about it's going to change the trajectory of the asteroid, and then it it probably wouldn't even come close for another 100 years. So I guess they're trying to see if they could do that, if they needed to, and what effect it would have, I guess. Kind of cool. They did? Well, oh, they were saying how some of them could come possibly close to the Earth, but not for another couple 100 years, so we won't have to worry about it. Unless something, drastically drastically changes, like the constant of the universe or something like that. I don't know. Or aliens. Well, that's what we got Space Force for, right? Space Force, yeah. Space Force, yes. We got to get the Space Force involved, guys. We want you, citizens. What's that from? We need you. We're at war. Cool. Oh, well, that's apparently where they keep all the good guys. The good aliens, ones that are in the tanks and the suspended animation, I guess. Well, apparently we reverse engineered all our technology from Roswell. All the cell phones, all the wireless technology, all that was reverse engineered. Yeah, I know they were doing that a while back. They were going to storm Area 51 and see if they could get in there and get to the bottom of all this stuff. I don't know. I don't think they got very far. But yeah, that's what I heard. We reverse engineered all our technology from the crashed alien vessel. And then they said something about they had now there was some 2020 or one of those things, and they were showing something about that they had the technology from there, and then something about that they reverse engineered the technology. They had like objects and stuff, I guess, and then that's how they came up with the cell phones and the wireless and the pagers and all that GPS and all that stuff. Somehow they reverse engineered it. I wondered how they figured out how to do cell phones and all that technology, but that's what they said where it came from. Yeah, well, I'm sure, but that's what the word is, and I would not, I seriously would not doubt it. Yeah, and I understand, but there's no way that we could get that technical that quickly. I didn't think about how to, produce all that stuff right. Just, you can't just invent it. I mean, especially since we barely had radio and um, TV signals and stuff, but all of a sudden now they got this other high-tech technology and microchips and all that stuff. And well, apparently all these people were supposed to be aliens anyways. Michael Jackson, I Steve Jobs might have been an alien. Who knows? Or somehow he got the idea for the iPhone, and I think it might have been from an alien. I don't know. Maybe. Oh yeah, I'm sure Zuckerberg and maybe even Bill Gates too. They're all aliens. Okay. Yeah, all these technology people, they had to have been aliens. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, all aliens. You know, Elon Musk has to be an alien. He's shooting, uh, he's shooting cars off up into space, and doing all this crazy stuff. He launched the Tesla into space. Come on. Well, I mean, why would you put a Tesla into space? Guess the aliens need cars on their planet. I don't know. Electric cars, anyways. Guess he figured it would take a while to get there. Sending them a present. Yeah, well, maybe. But yeah, all these. Yep, exactly. He launched it into space. Gonna see if it survives for however many years. I don't know. Probably gonna get windows all shattered, and tires will probably get all flat. I don't know. Yeah, but also about whether it would survive in space, I guess, from the meteorites and stuff hitting it. Whether or not the shell worked or not. Guess they'd have fragments hit it all the time, and whatever radiation's out there, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, yeah. But the other thing is like, okay, so ends up on Pluto or somewhere. You got aliens, ET driving around in the Tesla, on the roads of Pluto, I guess. I don't know. Be like Armageddon, when they were taking that uh, drilling rig, and they were driving that around the asteroid. So someone's going to be driving the Tesla around somewhere. You know what was funny? It reminds me of the opening to Heavy Metal. Remember the movie Heavy Metal? And then they had the astronaut was driving the, I think it was a Corvette. I think he was in a Corvette or some kind of car, and he's like, he was in that, and then they were playing the music, and yeah, don't worry, I'm not gonna say nothing. But I remember that. Yeah, he was in the car, and then that green thing came to him and like destroyed the thing. I haven't, you know what? I haven't seen that movie. I gotta watch that movie again, Heavy Metal. I watched the Heavy Metal 2000, wasn't as good, but the first one was good. Been a while since I watched that one. I mean, it's good. It's a good flick. Like the music was good. Great Nyborg, man. Oh wow, man. We only got a couple bags left. Those were some good, that was a good movie. They had a lot of cool people in it. Uh, John Candy. I think Dan Aykroyd was in it. A few other people too. Can't remember all the people that were in it. The voices. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure they had a something to do with some of the scripts from Star Trek too. So yeah. Yeah. How long? You know, I used to see that. One time I did go to the midnight movie and I watched Heavy Metal. Those were fun. Those were fun times back in the. Um, I think I did see the Dark Star a long time ago. This is like from the 70s. Spaceship, and I don't remember the premise of it, but I think I did see it. Wasn't the guy surfing? He was surfing on a piece of metal or something. Kind of vaguely remember that one. There was a couple other ones kind of like that too. Trying to remember some of them. Yeah, it would have been from the 70s maybe. Used to watch all that stuff on Showtime. Late night, they'd have it um, for mature audiences only. The following picture has been rated R by the Motion Picture of America. Parental guidance is is advised. May contain nudity and/or graphic violence. Yeah, you used to watch those all the time. Back before all the, other shows and stuff. All right. All right. Have a good one. Hasta la vista, baby. Get some rest. Yeah, I'll probably be on for a little bit longer. Just hanging and talking. Nothing major tonight. Seeing if you guys all survived your, you know, Thanksgiving and Black Friday sales. Hopefully you did. Let's see what else. Some of the old movies, watched a lot of those. I liked some of the ones that were kind of, I don't know, sci-fi back then, but like nothing now. Some of the old ones, and you thought they were really cool back then, the special effects, and they were kind of corny, um, with the cult classics they call them. A lot of those kind of things. Some of them I haven't seen for a long time. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I have to see about trying to find that one. They were like kind of the space disaster movies. I remember some of them. There was another one I saw. I think it was later. It was called Sunlight. They were trying to repair a satellite, and the sun was against them, and then they were trying not to get torched by the sunlight, I guess. Kind of like the one with Riddick. Um, what's that one? Blind, blind, blind Fury or something like that. Kind of remember that one. And then they did the spin-offs as Tales of Riddick and all that. Was the first one though, and his eyes were silver. You know, it was, you know, the old kind of disaster movies in space and stuff, and they're like Marooned or Stranded or Something Happened. No, you know what one was actually really good that I haven't seen for a little while, and I remember playing the video game, was Wing Commander. I played that on the PC a long time, and you had to have multiple discs. And then they had Wing Commander, Wing Commander 2, Wing Commander 3, Wing Commander 4 went to um, CD. And then it was like a cinematic thing. And I remember they had what was the Mark Hamill, I believe, was in that one. Played like the main guy. And some of the other people, and then they were yeah, it's been a long time. Used to like that because it was like the Kilrathi were the cats, giant like lions, and then you had to do all the. It was fun playing the game because you got to modify the ships and fly missions and all that stuff. That was cool. Oh, Forbidden Planet, yeah, that's a classic. Early 50s. That was like one of the first sci-fi, and like The Day the Earth Stood Still, yeah, Forbidden Planet, a couple other ones like that. I can't remember. Those were big time ones. So Day the Earth Stood Still and Forbidden Planet were like kind of the main ones. It's been a while though. Is that I don't know if I saw that one or not. Yeah, I don't know. Some of them I may have seen them. I don't really remember. Some of them that I watched, I maybe watched them a long time ago. Just never. That's like when you would go to Blockbuster, you'd look the shelves, and then you'd look at the ones that had been around for a while, the sci-fi section. They weren't new releases; they were old ones. Those were the only ones that were around. No one wanted to really rent them. Remember that? Old sci-fi, old comedy, old family. Back when they had the sections. Now it's you could just stream it anywhere, but back in the old day, man, yeah, you had to go through the movies and stuff that been out for a while. Sci-fi. Some of them were really bad, like B movie sci-fi stuff. I don't think, I don't think I've heard of that one or saw anything about it. Hmm, doesn't sound familiar. They had a lot of older ones and stuff. Disaster movies, um, thriller, suspense. No, the old disaster ones like Towering Inferno, Poseidon Adventure, yeah, Earthquake. What else was the other ones? Yeah, all those old airplane movies. Airplane 79. That one was not very good. I remember it was cool though, because it was like Concorde. That was cool for its day, but then they kind of, yeah, got away from that. And then there was a few like that. They were fun to watch, but after you go back and watch them now, it's like nothing. It's kind of corny. People freak out all the time. Been a while. Watched them. Every once in a while, you can go back and watch them and say, hey, nothing better to watch, or can't find anything good. Those would be fun, though. Yeah, I have to go back down the list and look a few up. When I was watching some old ones the other day. Jaws was on. They had a Jaws marathon. I was watching second one. And then I started watching the third one, but then I had to change it because I remember I actually watched Jaws 3D in the movie, and it was all in 3D. You had the 3D glasses. A little more impressive watching it in 3D. But back then, that was special effects were cool. Stood out a little more. Watch it on TV, it's not quite the same. You know what? I don't think I watched that one either. All those sound familiar with like books and stuff that they had. I don't think I watched that one. I know they had a lot of books that they made them into movies. I remember that. Or they made them into like a series or something. So those were back in the day. Oh yeah, that just came out recently. They just made that. They made a movie about that one. Wrinkle in Time. That's a old time book. I think those were like one of the ones you used to have to read for school. They make you read it for school, and then you had to sometimes you had to do book reports on them. Or that's the other one that's actually was good. I wish they would have kept it going. They had that series for a minute. First it was on MTV, then they put it on Spike, and then they canceled it. Right when it got good was the Shannara Chronicles. I remember reading the books when I was in high school. Sword of Shannara, Stones of Shannara. Yeah. Piers Anthony, yep. All the old sci-fi writers back in the day. Yeah, they were all. Was it? Was he the one with the dragons? Someone had dragons. Dragon Saga, I think it was. Sounds familiar. I don't know. Used to read a lot when I was in high school. All the sci-fi, fantasy type books. Before they even had movies on them. Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, all that old stuff. Yeah, okay. was saying it sounded familiar, and with Piers Anthony, and I recognize a lot of those sci-fi writers. Alan Dean Foster, that was another one. I read a lot of his stuff. I wish I still kept those books. I had they were the Spellsinger saga. That was kind of cool. Liked watching, liked reading that one. It was really weird because it was like an alternate universe type thing, and then the guy he was able to play guitar and make spells, and then they had all the talking animals. That was a little weird. I don't think they ever made a movie or anything on it. That'd be kind of cool to do, but I had quite a few books. I had them all at one point, but I don't know. Somewhere they got put away. But those were kind of cool. I think I could probably find them on eBay or something. Old paperback copies probably would have been like what, 70s, 80s. They were fun. I had them for a long time. They probably had like creases and stuff from what I read them and reread them. And then Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, Return of the King. I read those. Shatner put out a bunch of books. I read his books. Those were actually interesting. Some of his novels and stuff. It was Star Trek like after the thing, and got in a whole new thing, and then he got into some other the other type books and stuff like that. Then of course Dungeons and Dragons books, other fantasy sci-fi writers. I used to read a lot of that, and also the magazines and stuff. I used to read a lot. Fan magazines. What was Starlog back from the day? Starlog and some of the other ones. What was that one? Technical stuff. Fan mags. They had a lot of those. Fan clubs. Back then, everybody had a fan club. Somewhere I do have someone somewhere. It was like an old it's an old Star Trek Starlog, and it was only threw up like it was the movies, and then half of, I think it was like half of Next Gen. That's the only series that were out at the time when they printed it. So, but later they had all the other, other series and stuff like that. Would have been cool to get that one, but I think it just had the original, the Next Gen, and maybe part of Deep Space Nine. Maybe when it first season or two, and then the movies up until whenever it was published. I think it was like 80s. Kind of cool. And they were always talking about conventions and merchandise and stuff like that they had. Fun to go back and look at the old ads from the 80s for movies, and then like the action figures and the pins and the conventions and stuff that were coming up in different places, and just kind of the stuff that was back then, and way outdated now, but back in the day it was kind of fun to go back and watch those, look at the old ads. Stores that probably don't even exist anymore. Comic books and memorabilia. Old PC games that would have like the hints and stuff for them. Those were fun. The old ones too, like Leisure Suit Larry, and some of those old adventure games and stuff back from the day. Zork, and all those other ones. Yeah, not quite anymore. remember you used to have to. You know what? Did I get that? I had one. I had one. It was called Star Trek: The Lost Voyages. I had that paperback. I don't know what volume it was. I had that, and then I had somewhere I had it. It was the Leonard Nimoy record that was called "I Am Not Spock" or something like that. Spock Sings or something. That one. And then William Shatner, Transformed Man, with his singing. He didn't really sing, he talked. You haven't, if you've ever seen Rocket Man, gotta watch that one. William Shatner sings Rocket Man. Complete overactor. Oh yeah, I remember that. And it had like Darth Vader on the cover, and it was like a prequel to the Star Wars thing. I don't know if I ever read it. I remember seeing it back in the early days, man. Some of these the classic ones that all the kids in school would always have. Those were the things back then. Sci-fi and fantasy. Yep, used to read those all the time. That was back what you had to do. I mean, they didn't have movies, they didn't have games and stuff like that as much. Read books, magazines, books, novels. Not like today, but certainly back in the day, that was how you got your entertainment. You read the books, you read the magazines, newspaper articles, went to conventions, yeah, all that stuff. Fun times back then. Not quite the same now. A little more isolated on how you had to get your news. But, things have progressed, so it is different now. So, anyway, let's see, what else? Not much else tonight, guys. Kind of quiet night. So, I'll be wrapping it up soon. Get a little bit of sleep tonight, and I'll probably be back tomorrow. And we'll do some more stuff, and then next week we'll see how it goes. Hopefully everything will be cool, and I hope you guys are surviving your weekend and surviving after Black Friday and the whole holiday thing. Hope you enjoyed all your holiday with your families and relatives and whatever it is you did. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully you will have a good weekend. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up shortly. It's been about 2 hours, so it's about time to wrap it up and get a little sleep. So hopefully you guys will have a good weekend, and stay inside, stay out all the madness, stay out all the craziness, stay safe. There's craziness going on out there right now, so make sure you guys stay inside and stay safe. So, all right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up, and then I'm gonna get some sleep, and then figure it out tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe I'll, I don't know, do something. Depends on how many people are here. But anyways, thanks for hanging out tonight. Thanks for joining me. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. So have a good one, guys. I'll see you then. I'm gonna head on out. All right, good night, guys.